Good morning guys. It is another morning and it looks like it's another fine morning. So we appreciate you guys tuning in to this fine morning. Yeah, there's another penner parked there 2 spots over from me. He doesn't even notice me leaving. He's working on something there, so yeah, anyways, it's time to get out of here. We spent enough time in here, actually way too much time. Way more than what I wanted, but hey, it was necessary. I had to get into my groove of editing videos, and I don't know if I have told you guys, but I have recently switched over to Adobe Premiere Pro 2017 editing program. And so it's still a learning curve with it, you know, but I was having issues with the Sony Vegas I was using before, especially since I switched over to the 4K quality. You guys can now watch my videos in 4K if you have a 4K monitor or a 4K TV. And so I was having issues with Sony Vegas. It took forever to render a 4K video. Like a 15 to 17 minute video would take me anywhere between 8 hours to 10 hours to render. And so for a little while I was pondering with maybe buying me a different laptop or a different computer or whatever. And then I did some research digging into it, and everybody was saying it has to do with the program. So I tested it out. I went and downloaded the 7-day trial for Adobe, and since everybody has been screaming that Adobe is the best on YouTube everywhere, you know, I figured I would give it a shot, test it, and sure enough, it is way faster. Like a 15-minute video with dual camera setup, and my lower thirds in there with my Twitter and Facebook and all that stuff coming into there. It only took around 2 hours to render the same amount of video footage than what I would render in between 8 and 10 hours on Sony Vegas. And so I said, you know what? I don't need a new computer, I just need a different program. So instead of spending several $1,000s on a new computer, I ended up just spending 20 bucks a month for the program. So I mean, that's going to be, you know, as long as I use the program probably, but unless Adobe changes the way they do business. But I like the program. I'm starting to get a hang of it. You guys have probably noticed the coloring being a little different, and that's because Adobe Premiere has got a lot more options for coloring and stuff like that on videos. So I think the coloring will start looking a lot better. Like, I think my videos should look pretty decent now, especially on the bigger screen. I know on a small screen like a phone and stuff like that, you probably ain't going to notice a difference, but I know for sure on a big screen you will know a difference. I know that for sure. I even tested it at my home, you know, on the TV. And the quality is a lot better on rendering it here on Premiere than it was on Sony Vegas. It seems like Sony Vegas compresses the file quite a bit, and that's not really good, you know. Like, in order for you to have a good quality video, you don't need to have the program compress the video file too much, because that's where you lose the quality of the video. And so far I'm very happy with it. Like I said, I'm getting the hang of the program. It's starting to come easier and easier as days go on. It's been about 2 weeks now since I've been using it, and I'm finally learning it, and learning how all the text and all that stuff works. So it's going to take me a little while till I get totally a hang of it, you know, till I get it, you know, but hey, eventually we'll get it. So I hope you guys bear with me until I have that all figured out and stuff like that. Anyways, enough of that yap, and we'll continue on with our journey. So because of that, we left a little later than I actually wanted to. I wanted to leave at 7, and now I'm only leaving 8:15, which is still going to get me there before 3 o'clock, but I was hoping I could be there a little bit earlier. But because I worked several hours on the videos yesterday, I didn't get to bed till like midnight, so I need to have my 8 hours of sleep for sure. So anyways, we will make our delivery today still, I think, if nothing goes wrong. So we'll see what kind of goodies dispatch will have up for us, and then we'll go from there. I am now in the beautiful part of Pennsylvania, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, it is beautiful. It's not the best to drive in, but it is beautiful. Very nice and hilly up here, that's for sure. And my GPS just said there is a scale coming up here in a little bit, so we'll see if they got pre-pass. Yeah, I'm kind of curious to see what kind of system they're going to have, so they can indicate me on what I need to do, right? Oh, there it goes. Now it's telling me that a weigh station is coming up. I guess we'll find out. Oh, it says it has a non-drive inspection site. Oh, okay. So that means basically that they will not be indicating to me if I get the bypass or not, because they don't have this system. Oh well. I guess we'll have to wait for the next one. But it is a beautiful area up here, that is for sure, man. I love it. But they did tell us also when they sent us the message that it is in over 600 locations, so I'm sure there's more than 600 scales across North America, so not every scale is going to have it. It looks like it's more of like a rest area / weigh station too, so probably a little different. I don't know what's going on up here. Is that a river down there? I can't make out if it's a river or not, but wouldn't surprise me. But yeah, we got no flashing lights, so that means we're A-okay. We can just continue on. Oh, follow road signs, my thing is saying. Yeah, it makes a noise when that stuff comes on, so yeah, looks like that place is even under construction. It might be anyways, I don't know for sure. Alright, oh, right lane is for weigh station only, so I don't want to be in that lane, so because it said the weigh station is closed, so I don't want to be in that lane. Anyhow, we're going to make our way towards our delivery. We got about another 2 3/4 hours to go, and then we'll be at our delivery place. We have now gotten instructions for our reload. Yeah, that's good. I like it. Yeah, not really. Yeah, oh well. Sometimes you gotta do stuff that you don't really like either, but hey, at least we're getting good miles. That's the main thing. That's what I was hoping for. And so we got us a reload offer to reload tomorrow morning in Delaware. Yeah, Newcastle or something like that. I think it's right there by the port though. That's the sucky part. That could take a while to get loaded over there. And my appointment is set for 9 o'clock in the morning. So fun trying to get in there in rush hour traffic. Yikes, that's going to be difficult at the best of times. But whatever. We'll give it a shot and hopefully we can do it. Hopefully we can get in there on time and pick up our reload, and then that goes back to Mississauga, Ontario, which is, you know, Toronto area, so that's kind of nice. And I looked it up already. It's only 817 kilometers to Mississauga, so from where I pick up, so I can easily do that in one day. That's like 500 miles, maybe 510 miles. I can easily do that in one day if I get loaded early enough, right? But 9 o'clock is 8 o'clock my time, so if they get me loaded within an hour and a half or so, maybe 2 hours, I could possibly still make it. That's going to be depending on how bad the traffic is and how fast they get me loaded. Yeah. Anyhow, we're still making progress. We're only about an hour away from, hour and 15 minutes, I would say, from our delivery. So now the fun part is going to be, once we get unloaded, trying to find a parking spot somewhere. That's going to be the fun part. But whatever, that's how life goes. That's part of trucking. Especially out here in the East Coast, it's hard to find parking, so we just have to park early and then maybe just leave early so that way we can try and beat the traffic and then hope for the best. But if I stop early, that means I'll be further away from my pickup. Well, if I do that, then that's a lesser chance I could get across the border tomorrow. But oh well, we'll have to see how that goes. Maybe we can make it work. We'll have to figure that out when we get there. Guys, I remember being down here once before, and this is really tight down here. I gotta go down the couple of streets down from here. I gotta go down, and yeah, I think we have to go past it a little bit and then go left and then left again and then right back onto this road.
Turn right on North 8th Street.
And then we go make our delivery up here. Yeah, I remember this. There's no trucks right turn up here because it's too tight. You can't make this turn. That's right, no trucks turning over 40 feet long. So yeah, you can't make this turn. That's right. So we gotta go to 2 blocks over or something like that, and then make a left and a left, and then make a right back onto the street. So let's go ahead and do that, and then we'll be back at our delivery. Time to get out of here, guys. I spent enough time in here. I mean, it wasn't that I spent a lot of time in here. It didn't actually take that long to get unloaded, but yeah, my GPS wants me to go a different way than I would like to go, so I am going to go my way. I don't like the way that GPS is trying to tell me to go. So, what the heck are you doing there, four-wheeler? Letting the other guy turn before he took off. But yeah, this is very tight up here. Very tight indeed. Very old part of Pennsylvania, I can assure you of that. But yeah, we've made our delivery. Now it's time to get out of here and find our way towards our pickup. I did call him earlier. He did say that I'm allowed to park there. And this time I recorded it. And I asked the person for the name, but they wouldn't give me their name, so I don't know. Might be a hint that I ain't really supposed to park there, but we'll see. I guess we'll find out when we get there. But regardless, we're on our way now. Got about somewhere around 200 miles to go, so I got 5 hours left on the logbook, so should be able to do it. But we'll see. We'll see. I hope there's not too much rush hour traffic up there. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting ready to go through a tunnel again. Yeah, we're on I-476. I remember going through these tunnels here before, but I haven't shown you guys in a little while, you know. So here we go. It's going to kind of look a little yellowish, but that's to be expected. Let me turn on a few lights here so you can possibly see me a little bit better. But yeah, here we are in the middle of a tunnel underneath the rocks, or basically in the mountain, or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, we're slowly but surely making progress towards our pickup. We have 95 more miles to go. And I bet you by the time we get outside, this GPS is going to say we lost a single GPS signal. Then it's going to say speed warning, which ain't true because I'm doing speed limit. But hey, that's the way GPSs work, eh? They gotta reorganize themselves again. And I know the camera takes a few seconds to adjust to all the brightness that goes on, so it might have looked a little bluish there for a second, but anyhow, there might be even more. I don't know for sure if there is more on 76. I know on I-70 there's like 2 or 3 or 4 of them there, but I don't know up in this area.
Speed warning.
There we go. Yeah, anyways, we're just cruising along, having some fun. That's all we're doing. I am now almost at my pickup, ladies and gentlemen. I am nervous, excited, nervous at the same time, I guess, because I'm not 100% sure if I can actually park there. I mean, according to what the customer told me, I can, but then again, you never know, right? So I'm a little bit nervous on whether or not it's going to work out for me. I keep an eye on the surrounding areas up here to see if all of a sudden I can park there, if I can maybe park somewhere else, because I would really like to be up in this area at my customer for tomorrow morning. But yeah, we'll keep our fingers crossed that we can actually park there. I mean, I looked it up on Google Map and everything, and it looks like I can, but then again, you never know, right? When you get there, it might look a little different than what it looks like on Google Map, you know, because they could have moved things around since they're taking those pictures, right? So always a challenge. So we'll find out, I guess, when we get there. We're only 1 mile away, so let's go find out. Here's the deal, guys. We have made it to our customer. No problem at all. We have found them, and they got parking here for overnight parking. No problem at all. So I decided, you know what? There was a bobtail parked here beside me. I figured I'd just go ask him where the shipping and receiving is, if he knew if we could park here overnight and stuff like that. He had no idea, of course, if we could park here overnight, but he said they're still open, you can go check in. I'm like, really? They're still open? Wow, okay. So I quickly went over there to shipping receiving with my information, and they said, yeah, your load is ready. It was supposed to be picked up today at 10 in the morning. I'm like, oh, really? I was told tomorrow at 9 a.m. I'm like, wow, okay. So he said, yeah, go ahead and put it in door 35 or 30. He said 34, but he said if that one isn't available, he said either side is fine too. He said, don't worry about it. So drop your trailer there and just park her over here, and 20 minutes later we'll have you loaded. And he said, wow, okay. So sure enough, about half an hour later, they had me loaded, and here I am. I'm ready for bed, actually, all reality. Got all my paperwork. I got it all sent off to dispatch so they can work on clearing it for the border crossing and all that good stuff. So yeah, we're basically closing off the show today. We're going to be going to bed here pretty soon, so that way we can get up early in the morning, get out of here before rush hour hits. So because this stretch here, it looks like it's like pretty much all the time rush hour, so I want to try and beat that rush hour traffic. So I think I'm going to hang her up here, and we'll go to bed. So I appreciate you guys watching my vlog again today. Thank you very much. Leave a comment down there below if you have any suggestions or whatever you like to tell me. Hit that like button, and don't forget to share this video. That's how people find me, and then they can learn about trucking and all that good stuff. So and if you haven't subscribed, we would love to have you on board by hitting that subscribe button down there below. And with that being said, we do daily vlogs, so check us out back here tomorrow morning. This has been Trucker Rudi signing out.